What is going on, guys? It is Jobs Gamer Rob, and today we're going to be going over jewel crafting, and I'm going to be doing gold, but you can do this same guide with copper. Now I'm just going to go over each and every single thing you have to do in order to level. Now some people are having problems leveling, and as you can see, I'm smelting the hell out of these gold ores. Just smelting. Go, give me that XP. Look how fast I'm leveling, by the way. I'm getting so much XP just by smelting these 200 gold ores, and it's pretty cool. So 1 through 25 with copper, all you want to do is smelt. Smelt. What? I'm just kidding. Alright, so you want to smelt a lot. You want to only smelt 1 through 25. That's all you want to do. You don't want to craft. You don't want to do jewels. You want to do anything. Just smelt. After that, you want to make sure that you have copper settings. Like I'm making right here, I'm making gold settings. You want to make sure you have copper settings. You want to make sure you have copper hooks. And you want to make sure you have a copper band. You need at least 3 of these. You need at least 6 copper settings, 3 copper bands, and 3 copper hooks. Now this all depends, these numbers depend on how many gems you have in your collectibles. Now if you don't have enough gems of low grade quality, then you don't need this many. But if you have, let's say you have 1 bloodstone or 1 gem, and with that 1 gem you can make a earring out of it and a ring. So that's 2 discoveries right there. And the reason why you make this is so that you can level not only by making this actual component, but it's to make a discovery to learn how to make the actual item. So right here I'm going to go into discovery. I'm going to grab a gem, but my gems are also not in my inventory, as you can see. So I'm going to check over in my collectibles. Now if you don't know what this is, I'm going to make a video about it soon. Basically it's a bank for your crafting materials. It's possibly the coolest thing I've ever seen in a game. One of my most favorite things about Guild Wars 2, honestly, that you can just have all your crafting materials in one area. It's, in my opinion, it's amazing. So as you can see, I'm just grabbing a setting, I'm grabbing a band, and I'm grabbing a gem, and with that I am able to craft. You need 1 setting for every discovery. So there's a setting, then I'm grabbing a chain, and now I'm going to grab another gem, or the same gem to show you guys. So with each gem, you can make a chain, an earring, a band, and I think that's about it. Chain, band, earring. That sounds about right. There's only 3 of them, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just commentating right off the top of my head with what I know, and I'm not really sure. I think there's 3. If there's not, I'm sorry. So yeah, make sure you guys do a lot of discovery, because discovering is the way you're gonna level basically through 50 through 75, or until you can actually use silver, which I believe is 100. So you want to make sure you get all the gems necessary before you start crafting at all. Don't jump into jewel crafting when you barely have any gems. If you have friends playing, make sure you ask them, hey bro, can you send me the gems that you're not using? I'll pay you half price of what the trading post sells them for. And if he's a good friend, he might give them to you for free. So as you can see, I'm going through all my stuff, making sure that I'm not missing a single discovery, because these discoveries are what makes and breaks you in your pocket and in time. Because if you don't get all the discoveries, you're gonna waste a lot of time making jewels, like the actual accessory, which you don't need to do if you do everything correctly. So as you can see, I'm going through and I'm like, oh dang, well I'm all out of gems. I'm completely out. And I noticed, well, the gold filigrees, or whatever they're called, just became available to make, so let's make some. Now you're probably wondering, well, what is this? You can make them at level 50 for copper, and what this does is you basically put it in and then you put a gem, and this makes a better version of that gem that you just saw. It makes a better version of the gem. Now, it's cool and all to have, but you have to make sure that when you get to level 50, keep some gems. Keep like 1 of every kind of gem, because if you don't have those gems anymore, they're not going to be able to make this awesome piece. So as you can see right here, I ended up messing up somewhere along the way, and I did make some accessories. Now I have all these salvaging kits, and salvaging your equipment that you do make because you mess up or something went wrong is very important. You want to make sure you salvage all the gear you don't need. So if you have an item that you don't need, like this right here, I don't need that. Okay, it's gone. I don't need that either. Alright, see you later. Make sure you get rid of it all, because by the time you're done salvaging, you're gonna have a lot of ore that you can turn into something else, and it's great. So as you can see, I got, I think, 16 ore out of that, and I'm gonna make some ingots real quick. And I don't recommend doing this if you don't level from it. The only reason why I did it is because I didn't have any. So I want to go up, and for some reason I decided to make this earring before making the filigrees. And I recommend every single time only make those filigree things, because they do level you better and faster and cost less materials than an actual accessory. So make sure you use those filigree things to your advantage. Don't make accessories if you can avoid it, like I do, because I'm an idiot. I decided to make it like, oh, this looks like a good idea. Well, you messed up, Jobless Gamer Red Almond, you're an idiot. So only make the components, discover the hell out of jewel crafting, and if you can, avoid at all costs that making accessories if you don't need them. If you're past that level and you're making level like 20 items and you're level 40 or 50 like I am right here, do not make the garbage loot. It's been Jobless Gamer Red Almond, guys. Later.